here's my living room.
I love your decor.
Oh, thank you.
It's very ethnic.
Well, we are the unofficial welcome wagon here in Holyfield.
Oh, well, here you two are. And I haven't even had a chance to meet my neighbors yet. Like the charming gay couple at the corner, or the Hanson family across the street. Oh, and my neighbor, the woman who lives next door. I am so looking forward to getting to know her.
That's nice. But you have no idea who she is. Besides, there are rules. Right, Jennifer?
Right.
Rules about socializing with one's neighbors?
That's Mrs. Christmas.
I know who she is.
Oh. We'll just have to bring out the trusty book. Thank you, Jennifer.
Of course.
There are rules to who we, as members of our little community here in Holyfield, can associate with.
In order to maintain the socially acceptable and proper decorum, we must not associate with anyone we deem inappropriate, including Helen, Mrs. Christmas.
She's my neighbor. She seems very nice. And I can spend time with anyone I please.
You're new, and we don't expect you to know all the rules yet, or to know who it's acceptable to converse, be seen, or associate with.
You'll get a list.
Take it from us. All you need to know is that you stay clear of Helen. Mrs. Christmas.
She is not who she seems to be.
Who is she?
The Hellcat of Holyfield.
She seemed very nice.
Oh, well, nice now, but back in grade school.
Grade school?
You see, Mrs. Christmas used to be known as Helen Grudgeon. She was the daughter of Hank Grudgeon, a very mean and nasty man. Although her home environment may have been partly responsible for her making her so mean, I also think she was born bad, born with it in her blood.
Some people said that she was a natural beauty beneath all that anger. But I never sensed any comeliness. Do you have something to drink?
Oh, of course. What would you like? Coffee, tea, water?
Vodka, scotch, sake?
Sure, of course.
You see, Helen knew that she could never be as talented or as beautiful as Jennifer and I. So she was very abusive to us.
You know, I really don't think that a bad home environment can necessarily make a person turn out bad.
I told you, her father was a mean, nasty man.
Nasty and rough and mean. Thank you.
Cheers. So, without the least provocation, she would take my $2,000 Gucci bag, fill it with dirt and worms, and intentionally scuff my patent leather shoes.
That sounds annoying. I mean, terrible. Not at all like the person she seems now.
It would be appropriate at this point for you to offer some food.
I think I have some butter cookies.
Oh, butter cookies and booze.
But that was, like what, 10, 12 years ago?
Oh, and then when we were 17, her father died, and that's when Helen really became the B word.
The B word.
Bitch. Jennifer doesn't like to say bitch. So she lived for 5 or 6 years, just a few doors away, like Boo Radley. Hardly anyone ever saw her. And when they did, she would hiss at them and make obscene gestures.
But that was so long ago.
It's in the book. Once it's in the book, it stays. in the book?
Well, she never did anything to me. People can change. I really believe that with the right influence, people can change.
Not the Hellcat of Holyfield.
Personally, she never really did anything to me. Well, she didn't. She married Mr. Christmas, who was a kind and loving man, and with him, she learned kindness and turned into a completely different person. They moved into his big house, the one that used to stand on that empty lot next door.
Yeah, but then he died.
Oh, that's so sad.
It's a very romantic story.
Sickening.
She was grief-stricken.
She killed him.
She killed him?
Yeah, she poisoned him. And then she went back out to the tool shed, got a can of gasoline, and burned the place to the ground with old Mr. Christmas inside to cover up her crime.
She burned the house down. How do you know all these details?
She made it up.
Why would you make up such a horrible story?
I did not make it up. It's true. And that is why you should stay away from Mrs. Christmas.
If you're so sure she did it, why wasn't she arrested and put in jail?
Well, there wasn't any proof.
Mrs. Christmas is as cunning as she is dangerous.
I don't believe it. Let's go over and invite her for tea.
That's not possible.
Just a few minutes ago, you were convinced that she had changed, so what would be the harm?
Oh, goodness. Look at the time.
We could introduce you to Charlotte Meeks. You would love her.
Oh, I'm afraid you did too good a job telling me all about Mrs. Christmas. Besides, she seemed very pleasant.
But you will upset everything.
There is a certain balance to our community. We must be very careful about maintaining the balance.
You said yourself she's changed.
We don't know for sure.
By going over there, you could put her over the edge. Besides, she doesn't like new people.
Oh, that's not the impression I got. I mean, she may not like you two, but...
She doesn't like anyone.
I've heard enough. It sounds like all you have are rumors and hearsay, and I like to see things for myself. I suppose I should bring her something. Let me see.
This is terrible. Just terrible.
We must stop her.
What do you think you two are doing?
It's for your own good. We can't let you go over there. We just can't.
Or what? You're gonna shoot me?
But you don't understand. She is the Hellcat of Holyfield.
You know what I think? I think you two are the Hellcats of Holyfield.
We're your friends.
We saw you first.
Friends don't pull guns on each other.
I'm sorry. It's just we're at our wits' end. We're trying to show you how dangerous it would be for you to go over there.
It would really be a terrible mistake. Oh, son of a bitch! I don't remember this being in the rule book. Oh dear!
You shot her.
You shot her!
What are we going to do?
Mrs. Christmas. I'll get the book.
It wasn't in the
Scene 2 and take 2.
Action.
Son of a bitch!